All right, y'all, I'm angry. I'm angry at what the enemy is trying to do to this city, trying to do to the women of this city and this country. I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm done sitting on the sidelines, and it's time to rally. It's time to rally the troops, and I'm not talking about physical warfare, I'm talking about spiritual warfare. I'm talking about getting on your knees instead of getting on your feet. The Women's March this past weekend, what did that solve? I'm so impressed, truly. I'm so impressed at how we women can gather together and support one another. And the people that came out to support the Women's March, the numbers were insane. They were so incredible. But what did that accomplish? And honestly, when I was looking at the footage and the photos posted of that event, peace, women's rights, equality, that didn't come across at all. You know what came across? Bitterness, resentfulness, hate, selfishness, comparison, envy. Women, do we want the world seeing us this way? You might say that you don't care. You might say that that's, what you wanted them to see. That you think that they need to see that in order to actually have some change happen. But that is not what changes things. That's not what changes people's hearts. And it's hearts that are the root of this issue. And we are just as much to blame as anyone else, myself included. I think what hurts my heart the most is that these are my sisters that I care so dearly for, that are the same women that were so supportive of MLK Day a week before. But Martin Luther King Jr. was not about this kind of advocacy. He's the one that said only light can push out darkness. And I'm not quoting him exactly, I'm not trying to. But he also said that only love can get rid of hate. And the only thing I saw in that march was hate. The only thing I saw in that march was darkness. The intention that came across was not love and was not light. So what I'm saying right now is, ladies, if we want to make a difference, it's not going to happen by getting on our feet and marching. It's going to happen by getting on our knees and praying. Because the only way hearts will change is if God changes them. That is our only hope. So join me in praying for this country. Join me in praying for the women of this city, this country, this world. Join me for praying for the hearts of men, the hearts of women, the hearts of people, that they would change, that they would see that the problem isn't the government, the problem isn't men, the problem is us. It's in our hearts. The problem starts with us. It's individual, and you're not going to change a group without changing each individual first. And then the ripple effect starts when you yourself take personal responsibility for something and you become the change. And then that inspires change in other people, because people don't change people. People change themselves, and by doing that, they change people. You're not going to see me angry on a lot of these videos, I hope. But I'm pissed off, and quite frankly, I am unimpressed with how we gathered this last weekend. That's not unity. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this video, but it had to be said, and this is real talk with Rach. This isn't whatever makes you feel good with Rach. This is truth. This is tough love, and it's real. So I know that there's going to be people that disagree with me, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But this is something that I am so passionate about. So I just want to say that I am inspired, if nothing else. I'm inspired by this anger. I'm inspired by this passion, inspired by the negative effects that this past weekend had. I'm inspired to start something. Starting this Sunday, I'm going to be praying for this country with as many other women as who want to join me. We're going to be gathering in LA, and I'm going to be putting details up as soon as possible, but we're going to be praying for this country and actually taking action the only way that actually truly makes a difference, by begging God to have mercy on this country, to change hearts and turn us back to love over hate, turn us back to light over darkness, and actually support the same mission that Martin Luther King Jr. was about a week before this happened, this March. And finally, I just want to add a disclaimer that I'm not angry at the women who joined this weekend. I'm not angry at anyone who participated in the march. I think that it was all well-intentioned, but again, that's not what's going to change this place. What did that accomplish? I guarantee everyone's still back in their regular routine now. Nothing has changed. So join me. Let's get on our knees. Let's show the world that it's not she who marches that changes things, but she who kneels. I'm actually so excited about what God is doing in this country. I'm so excited at what this is sparking in people. I don't care what it takes. Something has been set off, and I'm very excited to see what happens, because God is on the throne, and that's not going to change ever. And he's using all of this to make a difference through love, for our good and for his glory. So, man, I don't expect anything from this video except that I hope that it encourages and inspires and ignites and impacts you who are watching it to look to God and not man, and get on your knees and pray with me. All right, that's it. That's how we cause this ripple effect. That's how we cause fitness. That's how we do this. It's not by protesting, it's by praying. I'll be putting more information out, and when it is available, I'll put it in the description box below. But starting this Sunday, every week, I'm going to gather women. So whether you're in Los Angeles or not, you could be praying with us at the same time. So I'm going to put the time frames up. And if you're with us in LA, I'll put up the time and the place and all of that as soon as possible. But yeah, it's going to be under the hashtag #SheKneels. So yeah, go ahead and add any comments or questions below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and check out my Patreon page, because I can only do these with your support. And I'm so incredibly grateful for this opportunity, because I love making these videos for you guys. So man, I am just so on fire. I'm so freaking lit up right now. But yeah, I'm going to end there. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I know that the best is yet to come. So to God alone be the glory. Love you guys. Praying for you. Cause fitness. And I'll see you next week. Bye. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, tell me one thing that you want to see changed in this world in the comments below.